Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 40, the 40th review of the sunflower seed playlist. And we will be taking a look at the second product of 4 from Rufus Teague. So, I have mixed feelings about this product. I'm going to put that out there now. I bought 2 sets of their product line. It's only 4 products, so I got 8 bags in all, and I have tried all but 1. The issue here is they have some great selling points, and they have some really good flavors, but the salt levels they're deceptive about it, number 1. And 2, I'm getting like gator lip and whatnot from these products. So I've sort of cooled a little bit to them. I'm like, there are some that are worse than others. The first one of this series is probably the best that I've had as far as salt levels not messing with your mouth. This one is sort of middle of the road. The next one after this, the Pitmaster, is not that great. Great flavors all around, but the sodium levels, and when I say deceptive, that's because on the back of this, as you will see, there's 6 servings in this bag. Usually in a bag of anything else, there's 2.5. There's 6 servings, and then you read the servings are considered without the shells. Well, all the seasoning is actually on the shell. You get what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute. If we do 6, yeah, I'm kidding. I'm just because I can. So taking a look at the bag, it is a hanger bag, as you can see up top there. It's got 2 notches on the sides. There is a Ziploc coming in around right there. You may or may not be able to see the impression of it on this bag. It's actually sealed on this bag, so, which was the case with the last one, I believe, too. So it seemed that their products are coming with the Ziplocs engaged. That said, I did get these directly from the company. It directly on their website from the company. So that may be why. You have a sealed seam up top until you tear it off. You have a sealed seam down both sides. You got 2 at the bottom with a gusseted bottom, which acts also as the second window. If it looks powdery down there, that's because it is. Then you got the window on the front, which gives you an idea of the product depending on the glare. The flavor is slow burn barbecue, denoted as small batch sunflower. Now the bags are larger, and that is part of the reason why they have more servings. Still though, a bag of Bigs is 5.35 ounces, and it only has like 2.5 servings. This is a full 6 ounces, 6 servings. If you do the math on that, you start getting the feeling that, wait a minute, if there's 6 times this sodium amount, but wait, we got to take out the shells, you start to get the idea of what I'm talking about there. On the back, I don't even know if I'm going to have to, there's a little story. If you want to pause, I'll even focus it for you. And afterwards, I will bring the focus back out. And then we will go to nutritional information. And then we will go to ingredients. And then we will go to barcode and what you think is the address, only to find out later on that it's not the address after you get your magnifying glass out to read it. There is down here the Best Buy, which I did miss in the last review. Okay, so the Best Buy is sort of a black ink month and year. So this is good through March of 2023. It is made in America, and that is the website. And now, because you were waiting to see if I would remember, I will bring the focus back down. I could literally hold this face probably for hours without blinking, which is sort of scary. Or at least it should be. Maybe it's meant to be. Okay, so let's get into it. Tearing at the notch. Easy enough. Opening up. I am starting to wonder if maybe I should lower the camera a little bit. Like a little bit, just slightly. Not cutting off the top of my head, but seeing what I'm doing a little more might be helpful due to the fact the video is actually about this and not about me. So it smells like sunflower seeds, sort of like the last product, only there's something else there that you are guessing is barbecue. Why are you guessing that? Because you read the packaging before you opened it, and now it's in your head, and you're still not quite sure. Because you're completely used to David barbecue, and it's not quite like that. So what you're looking at in there, these are filled up. They basically come up to Teague. Okay, that's where they come up to. There is a lot of seeds in there. All right. The only other product I have reviewed thus far that had a full 6 ounces was the Wild Dutchman regular seeds, or original, regular, whatever, plain Jane seeds. The Wild Dutchman had a 6 ounce bag. All of their products are 6 ounces. I like the presentation. I basically like everything about these products except for that sodium factor. And even more than that, I can deal with like the flavor taste aspect, but tearing up my gum line where I'm holding that and making my cheek all like scaly, not a big fan. So the seeds themselves are, they are powder coated, and you can almost see that they've used something to make sure that powder sticks. They're almost tacky sometimes, but they are of good size. They're not the biggest I've had, but they are bigger than the average. The flavors are somewhat subdued at first and then start gaining after you have it in for a second, which is a little bit odd. When I first opened these up, I was like, this is going to be like immediate, like, not so. So it's a barbecue, because all 4 of the products are barbecue. But in a way, it's a little bit more mellow. Now, I'm not a huge barbecue guy, and I am not familiar with other products from Rufus Teague, such as their sauces or their rubs. So these may very well be associated with certain other products, and I do not know it. What I have noticed on their website is they tend to color coordinate things in general. So if this like mustard orange is familiar from another product, whether it be a sauce or whatnot, there may be a good chance that it is based on that other product. The barbecue flavor on this, it's more mellow. It's definitely there, and it's definitely some sort of barbecue. It almost strikes me, but I have not had it enough in my lifetime, of Carolina like Western Carolina, I guess Western North Carolina, the clear or the vinegar-based barbecue sauces. I haven't had a ton of that, like the real deal, but there's something with this that's giving me that feel. So, the seeds are good. The kernels are not as big as the Chinook. The shells are not as big as the Chinook. The sodium level's up there, you can tell in the mouth. This one is not too bad. The next one in this series, which is the Pitmaster, which I believe is heavily influenced by one of their rubs. It's a little bit out there. This one is all right, and the first one I did is all right. But if you eat the whole bag straight, which is what I usually end up doing here in the middle of the night, you do feel it on the gum line and the cheek. The Pitmaster, which will be coming next week, again, tastes really good. The size proportion, the bags are full. All good. Presentation is good. The one next week, though, it tears my gum up. I get like that far down. This one, in a way, it's sort of mellow compared to the first. And it's not as, oh, this is barbecue. Like the first one's like, this is barbecue. And it's pretty good. This one's like, okay, you know what? It must be some sort of barbecue. It's good. And because, as I said, you read the packaging, you know it is. But it's not as standout obvious. So, this has been my review of Rufus Teague Spittin' Seed Small Batch Sunflower Slow Burn BBQ in the 6-ounce, for those overseas, 170 grams, net weight bag. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves. I will be back tomorrow night. Do take care, and find the stop button. God bless.